Oh yo yo yo, I brought myself some joy. Oh yo yo yo, I brought myself some joy. I got the mousetrap, very humane mousetrap, so I don't get hurt. Now I gotta going right over the bridge where they sell that really good cheese. They do it, just no, it's not barato. Some shit out like a couple pennies. I might not even drink today, just as long as they might have some nice queso for el pressure. Queso for el peso. You bring it back there, I got whatever. Oh, that's if you laugh, I don't. No, but just some chick let me know that I'm driving over. This bridge has a name. It's Route 78. I just call it the Route 78 route. It takes me to Bayonne. I actually went to Bayonne to a hardware store, a store. They actually had $15. It was a really good deal, And I bought brake pads for my car. The guy dropped $15. They're what you call it, ceramic disc pads. So I was like, it's cool. And I'm driving, and it's a bridge going from Bayonne to Elizabeth here. And I remember back when I worked at Amtech, the beer distributor company. It's like I was talking to this guy Stefan. It's like it's actually profitable. We work for an hour, but the guy that was writing the hours, we never saw bonuses on hours. Maybe we had hours to work, but it became as apparent. Like, it doesn't even matter, if you work 10 hours every day. Like, you're never gonna see the benefits of that, So it was like, the guy that makes out, the guys that get off at 2, 3 o'clock. When we work like 5, 6, even 7 o'clock, something like that effect. But also it's like it became apparent. I didn't even care about working more than the other guys. I actually liked it when they gave me the truck I wanted, the Freightliner, the manual with the bays on the side, not a box truck, so I have to go back in the truck and put beers on the end of the truck. It's like I could even do it myself. I lift up the bay and I could put it on the hand truck, and it was also manual. It wasn't strong. It was decent. It was a good ride, and it was very much efficient to doing the job we were doing. So I could care less how many hours. I could work like 10, 12 hours, and but the thing was, I got no respect for doing my job, and it became apparent, I had to be a fucking an idiot for them to accept me. And a lot of times I thought, maybe just, because I was an adult male. Like, people told me, oh, it's because they hate you because you're a man, some people, I kind of had this a feeling that they hated me because I'm a heterosexual, and they were acting very homosexual again there. So they started hating me, and it's like, I didn't put up with their nonsense a lot of times, and it's like, they just try to throw all the negativity that I wasn't even there onto me just to aggravate me for no reason, just to see me angry. Like, they enjoy to see me frustrated, angry for no fucking reason, And jokes are jokes, I could take a joke, you make fun of my personality, behavior, even looks and stuff. I don't care. But when you go over the top just to get me angry, you're not even that funny. You're just like a douchebag, So I became tired of that job. As I was looking for somewhere else for a long time, actually. It was hard to find something. You had to I went for 1 or 2 interviews, actually, a couple interviews. It just didn't work out, But it just became apparent, it's like you work for somebody, you do your job, you don't mess around, you're an honest person, and they hate you for that as well. And this chick says, oh, we got complexes, I got personality disorders now. It's like, or whatever. It's like, what does that have to fucking do with me being disrespected and the manager obsessing me going to jail and prison or some shit for things I didn't do? What is that? What kind of complex do you think I'll have? How do you think I feel when I come to work every day? And your stupid boss and your stupid CDL drivers and all your workers are dumb, and you're not even that cool and funny and shit. And it's like, and then I do this work and you guys ridicule me, and then you want to throw me in the gutter, fire me, and then you want to call the cops on me or some shit, and you worship my death. What do I care about your little Palatka complex? Just fucking ridiculous people, To the last fucking day, to the last breath, they just won't give up the fucking nonsense. Like, why should I care about your complexes when, you're freaking, 7, 8 court cases or something, and your idiot's like, you didn't give me a fucking reminder of the next court case. I had one months ago, and you disposed the court case, and you're like, and then I find out Jan, the guy that set this whole up, he's happy, he's relieved. Because he was crying and scared the whole time. Fucking A, man. I mean, just ridiculous people up and down, man. But, you know, oy, all the problem. You know, because they're like, you know, they treat us as a fucking joke. Hey, this is a fucking joke to you people, man. You know, so you get caught up in something, you get handcuffs on you and shit. Let me see your fucking face when you go to fucking jail. Let me see how tough you're gonna fucking be. Fucking idiots, man. Just a bunch of fucking idiots, you know? And criminal-minded nonetheless. Pathetic, inadequate, and inefficient, you know? And, you know, underneath it all, you might find one or two people that agree with you, but when there's 3, 4, you know, all these so-called mental losers, you know, these inadequate, inefficient people, they won't even say you're right, this and that, they'll just let it go. They'll pretend like you're weird before you even say anything. So it's like, you know, what's the point of, you know, talking to people, agreeing with people, when behind my back, or even in front of my back, when there's more others, you're gonna, like, you know, you're not saying anything, you're gonna play a little card, you know? Do I care about your complexes, your fear for, like, what? Humanity and stuff, society being healthy as well? Do I care about your fears about, you know, people not getting hurt? I mean, if that's what you fear, like, dude, you're like a diabolical on a different level too, bro. But, you know, just a couple times here, you know, rush hour, it's like 4 to 6, you get caught up in traffic here. I remember a couple times we were traffic, and it's like, you know, now we go to a second round, let me see, when am I gonna go? That's the base. I mean, what time is it? You know, why not? I mean, hey, Mr. Judge, I was going to stores. I took 13A. That's where they're at. She was gonna apply the job right across from these guys. I looked at the address. It'd be funny come in here and they'd be like, "Hey, what are you doing? Hey, it's good. No, I'm working now. How you going?" You know, just staring at him, just staring there. I'll pick up a cigarette habit again, just to, like, you know, have an excuse, like, yeah, I'll be right there. Yeah. Just stare at him and just watch him. Back in the truck, like, what an idiot. Gotta go. I might have another one. I don't even want to, but. Oh, man, anyway. Here it is, Dowd Avenue. Here we go. Home sweet home. Jail. You know, it's like not even funny anymore, man. Say the other idiot stuff you were saying before. We liked the guy. The guys at the office loved it. And the gals. Oh, man. I actually took the wrong exit. I should have went to exit 13. And I knew that, but... Oh, what time is it? Oh, 4:18. Well, you know, it's autumn, so... the beer's slowing down. Just me, nonstop. You're brown, you know. I support the Massachusetts guy. Shout out to Peerless. Sam Adams for the win, you know. I'm a Sammy guy, so I don't even touch the Polish beers anymore. But I don't feel like going through there. It's a waste of time. Freaking yeah, but it's like, you know, you don't care about. It's like, you know, I was gonna write a song actually, you know. I was gonna rhyme it out, you know, verse by verse about people just have no respect for the honest man. And I was, ironically, you know, not that this guy wasn't honest. That's the one thing I think he kind of was. Something he was too honest about his anger. You know, it's like, just lie, you know, don't say anything about that, you know. But it was the guy that I went to West North Carolina, West Virginia with. It was like, you know, I found him on Craigslist, and I was just, you know, I was folding blankets. I was just freestyling about how people just don't care about the honest man. And it was actually pretty good. I just, you know, I can't, you know, it's up off the top of my head when I think that I freestyle. It's like, you know, it's very hard to, you know, I could say it again, but with different words. If I don't write it right then, it's like, I forget it. You know, I can't just, you know, freestyle and remember it and then, you know, record it like when I get home. So I didn't take out my phone and didn't record it. But I'm pretty sure if I think about it, I could just do it again. Maybe it won't be same words, but I know I could do that. But that's pretty much true. At least that's, you know, that's how I felt a lot in my life. People hate, like, you know, respectful, honest person. You know, they want you to be a degenerate, and, you know, they want you to be a degenerate. At least that's what I got. At least when, you know, I work with a lot of degenerates and, you know, criminal-minded people. They'll set you up for failure, things you didn't even do because they got offended or something. Especially, you know, they got offended because, you know, they were disrespecting you, offending you, stood up for yourself, and then they got just more angrier. You know, just illogical like you wouldn't believe, you know? Like, you know, even the war with Ukraine, even the Israeli-Palestine conflict, it's just illogical to, and you don't care about people's lives, because a lot of people don't care about other people's lives. Some people didn't care about their own lives. But, you know, you're going to destroy buildings and infrastructure. You know, that's a loss of commodity. It's a product, if you think about it, in a business level, you know. So there's people that make money from that. I mean, you know, warlike suppliers, you know, not just, you know, the people that, the manufacturers of weapons, but a lot of people make a lot of money too, you know. And, you know, U.S. government sends their troops, and you go across, they were talking about years ago how soldiers, like $6 for a soda or something like that, or Coca-Cola abroad in Iraq, you know. And people have contracts in the U.S. government. They make a lot of money from that as well. So it's profitable for, you know, a small amount of people. They get very rich. But, you know, even if it's a loss of life that we could prevent, right there, you should be discouraged, you know. That's a logical form. And, you know, people call me a coward or something like that for that. You know, let them let them sit in their nice little apartment villa, Hollywood, or a California home, where their bombs just explode and shit, and their kids and their limbs are flying off, you know? Not some school shooter, because, you know, in America, that's the norm to you fucking people, right? You actually respect that nonetheless. You think it's just, you know, it's fine. We should just, you know, safeguard bullets or something like that. But, you know, it's like, you know, let your house explode and, you know, your neighborhood get tarnished and blow up, and you don't have water for like weeks or something like that. See how you fucking feel and think about war. You really that fucking tough? And then, you know, a man of peace that, you know, wants to preserve life, you know, make it like a little more comfortable for people in here, so, you know, there's no bloodshed, and, you know, people just enjoy their life. You know, I'm a coward, a sissy. I mean, a guy just, you know, mentally fucking ridiculous people, man. And you think I ever want to be part of your fucking society, your culture, your little entertainment industry, or your little beer industry, when you think you have that in your mind? You know, you're the abnormal ones to promote life. I'm actually the normal one to save life. You're the one that take life away. I'm the one that tries to preserve and make it better. And, you know, I don't care about your complexes, because, you know, you're like, well, I'm a humane person or something. Who cares about your fucking complexes, bro? But anyway, I'm gonna go to Mercado and I'm gonna buy some queso for the Macy's. I'm gonna buy a really good one, not mozzarella, because I don't know how they feel about that. Hey, they're not from around here. You know, I'm gonna get that. You know, that's from the old world. That's from the old land. You don't touch it. You're not paisan. That's samacaya. You know, it's always funny to talk in Italian. I was gonna say broken down English, but, you know, people get angry about that. So I'm just gonna say Italian now. Italian. Anyway, yeah, I'm just gonna buy it. It's a bucket, and there's a swivel or like a roller on top, and you put something like either peanut butter or some cheese. And it's like you put. I guess this has to be something sticky, so they get on there, and you know, they eat some and they fall in the bucket. You know, it's a light fall, and I probably put some on the bottom so they have some too. I hope, you know, maybe they'll be in fear they wouldn't even want to eat. When I was in fear, but logical fucking, you know, diabolical monsters over there. You're religious freaking sect people like to call you and shit. You know, I couldn't eat for a week or two. You know, just a lot of anxiety and fear-driven panic and shit. Things that shouldn't happen. You know, so, you know, I don't want to scare them like that, but maybe I'll put some in the bucket, and then, you know, hopefully I'll catch. The person said there's 1 mouse, but, you know, if there's one, there's more. So hopefully I catch them, and, you know, I'll just let them off in the wild. You know, they exist in a biological ecosystem for a reason. You know, if you don't want them in your home, doesn't mean you have to slaughter them. All right. There's pedophiles, child molesters. They don't belong here. Doesn't mean they should get slaughtered and wasted. You know, those are the criminals that, you know, they're like sociopathic. There's kleptos out there. They just can't help it. They steal anything just to get a rise out of it, you know. And, you know, it's unnatural, it's abnormal, but I don't think the people should be tortured, and, you know, they should have, they should be in an environment with their own kind, if you will, you know. So, thank you, Tom and Jerry, you're cool, but I'm gonna smack the shit out of y'all. It's like, nah.